Alright guys, welcome back to the last of the Fantastic Four, The Thing. This is a matchup once again against our favorite land shark, Jeffy Boy. He'll be going up against The Thing. So The Thing has a very similar playstyle to Invisible Woman, which is to gain his effect tokens. Stack up these. They all have a stack limit of 4 besides Rock Hard at stack limit 2. And all of them negatively affect the opponent by making their dice rolls harder. So in battle, basically allows him to either prevent 1 damage or deal 2 damage. Grim Charge allows him to reroll dice, making his attack more likely to succeed. Then Clobbered and Rock Hard lock dice and deal damage when offensive abilities are activated. So it's very good to get all of these tokens and build them up, because if you keep building them up, then it makes your attacks more strong while the opponent is weaker. But, as said, we'll get to those when we get to them. Let's begin with turn order roll. Alright, so 4 and 4, so re-roll again. 1 and 3, so Jeff goes first. Alright, so shuffle, draw 4 cards. Getting paid. Alright, so let's go to roll. Alright. Oh, 4 6s. Well, we know what we're doing with this. Is there any way we can change that? No. 4 6s is though pretty good, pretty powerful. 5 undefendable, 2 collateral, so that's 7 damage, and gain a healing bubble. Alright, and with that, we'll end turn. Go to the thing. Alright, let's play double up. Sell that. Alright, we can inflict clobbered when you activate ability. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's inflict clobbered. So that basically means whenever Jeff activates an ability, he'll take damage, which is pretty good. And let's roll for actual our attack phase. 6, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we deal 5 damage on 3 of a kind. 1, 1, 2, okay. Dealing 5 damage. Actually, let's see if there's anything else we can do. Doesn't look like it. Alright, 2 bites, and we take that 5 damage. Alright, pass turn to Jeff. Alright, it's Frozen Spitball, upgrade. Hide and Seek, upgrade. Roll for healing bubble. Heal 2, draw a card. Vegas baby. Gain 1. Alright. Alright. Let's do this one. We're going to take 1 damage from Clobbered for activating this. Pretty sure that's right. 4 or less is 2 Alright, so that took 3, so we're dealing 5 damage and taking 2. Dealing 5 on 3 of a kind. We don't have 3 of a kind. Deal 5. Do we roll any rocks? We're gonna deal 2 damage. We did roll 2 rocks, so prevent 5, so we're not taking any damage and dealing 2 back. Alright, pass the thing. Draw a card. Get paid. Alright. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Gain 2 Grim Charge. And rock hard. Deal 7 damage. Alright, so deal 7 damage. Gain cuteness, fight back, take that 7. Alright, so pass turn to Jeff. Roll phase, remove the stacks token. Okay. Deal 2 undefendable, draw a card, we'll do that. From this one down here. Do back time because it costs nothing. Roll 3 dice. We didn't get a single back thing, so that's just deal 1. Last turn. Deal 4, getting rock hard. Alright, so rock hard basically means that we cannot roll the highest dice values of this roll. So it'd be a 5 and a 4. We actually have 4 rocks. We can gain these. If we spend 1 token, we can re-roll exactly 4 dice. Or we can add damage. Okay, well. That's great. Well, we're going to spend samesies, and we're going to make this 5 turn into a 3. So we can inflict this. Gain and battled. Deal 4 and roll 1. Add that, so that's dealing 8. And then let's spend 2 Grim Charge and roll 4. We didn't roll a single rock. Great. But we're dealing 8. Remove our rock hard. And we're dealing 8. Biting, gaining healing bubble, also cuteness. The thing is kind of mix of emotions. I'm gonna go either or. This time I'm gonna say he's not gonna do it. But Jeff would still take it. And he would fight him and then gain that healing bubble. And then pass turn. Transfer status token. Roll healing bubble. 3, heal 2. Alright, well. As much as I don't want to, I don't think I do want to. Spend 2, take battle so that I can. Alright, so roll 3. Gain a healing bubble, so we're dealing 2 undefendable damage and we're gaining cuteness and healing bubble. 2 undefendable. Alright. Let's pass turn. Dice. This to a 4, and this to a 3. We can activate large straight, so deal 7, roll 4. Deal 7, roll 4, add 1 damage per fist, so that's 2, so now we're doing 9, and click clobbered per rock, so we're going to click clobbered. And then on a 6, which we rolled and click draw card. So we're dealing 9 damage. We're going to choose to spend in battled. When a player inflicted with this token activates an ability, a player with this token would take damage from an attack. They may spend this and roll 1. Alright, so on a 2 through 4, prevent 1 damage. We're only taking 8. Alright, we're biting back and gaining a healing bubble. So we're still taking 8. But we are doing cuteness. This time the thing will apologize to Jeff, and then Jeff will just draw a card. Alright. Anything else? No. Pass turn. Jeffy boy. Alright. Screw better D. Alright, 1 CP, we can add 2 damage. Oh yeah, our healing bubbles. 3, so heal 2. Again, heal 2. Alright, so rock hard basically means the highest dice value we roll from this we cannot reroll. So that's a 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, that was easy. Alright, so clobbered, we take 1 damage because we activated an ability with less damage, and we only rolled 3 once, so we can remove this clobbered. Because we can remove clobbered if we... It's the reason why I removed it last time is I only took 2 rolls to get to this 3 sharks. So clobbered was removed because we only... It's persistent, but since we only rolled once, we can remove it because we only rolled once instead of all 3 times. We're still taking 1 damage. But we're activating the large straight, which is deal 18 damage. Sell. Sell. Man, we suck at rolling, apparently. Alright, is there anything we can do to that? No? We're just dealing 4 damage. Alright, dealing 4 damage. Didn't get 3 of a kind. Alright. We're gaining cuteness. Oh, we already did gain cuteness. Well, we can bite back, and our cuteness goes away, and he's not going to apologize to us. So we bite back, and then we just take the 4 damage. But that thing past turn. Oh, we draw for that as well. Alright, let's do double up. Get a bunch of cards here. Triple up. Alright, remove the status effects. Sell that. Sell this. So that's 2 that we have now. We have 2. Let's spend this to gain cuteness, and then immediately resolve that. So we deal 2 damage and draw a card. Does Bing apologize? No. Alright, so he takes an extra 2 damage. Alright, we still have too many cards here. Sell this because we don't care about re-rolling. Alright. And then upgrade this. Five, 5, 3. Let's keep that 5 and 3. Reroll. Spend 1. Change this to a 5. Activate costume contest, deal 7, gain cuteness. Alright, he deals 2 damage back, but takes 7. And of course, he's going to apologize this time to Jeffy Boy, so Jeff will just draw the card. Alright, main phase 2, let's just sell this. And pass turn. Alright, sell this. Upgrade the large tree. That's nice. Alright, let's activate clobber him, inflict 2 clobber, rock hard, deal 8 damage. Especially brutal because clobbered is going to be really hard. Alright. Why'd I reroll that? We're dealing 8 damage. Taking 1 damage. Damage, gaining healing bubble, but still taking 8. Alright. With that, he passes turn. So that. Alright, so wild, this, and Sames. Technically have 3 6s there, but we can't spend all of those. Oh yeah, also, this was a 2, but I'm going to reroll for Healing Bubble, gain CP, heal. This was a 2 earlier. Alright, so, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, large straight. Don't even have to worry about that. We can get rid of rock card, and we only did 1 clobbering. We only did 1 roll attempt, so both clobbered is gone. Deal 10 damage and gain cuteness and a healing bubble. Oh, we did activate an ability, so we're taking 1 damage from that. It does nothing. Spend this. Prevent 6 damage, so he only takes 4. Alright. Move to Thing. Gain Grim Charge. You made 2 CP to gain additional Grim Charge. How about nah? Now we can re-roll 4 dice. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't even need 2. Large straight. Deal 7 damage, roll 4 dice. Alright, so we're dealing 10 damage and inflicting clobber again. Deal 10 damage. Okay. Well, he's not going to apologize, so he takes 2 damage. Gaining healing bubble, so we're dealing 1 damage back, and we're taking 10 damage. Yeah. Alright, this is going to be the final turn coming up here. Jeff has 2 healing bubbles, so he could heal back, but we'll see what happens. Gain CP, draw a card. Move a status token. Like that. Alright, so healing bubbles, 1. Alright, so that's that, and gain CP. Alright, back up to 6. Alright, so with 6 CP, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 3 6s. We need to roll 2 6s, and we didn't roll a single 6. Roll 1 6. I don't care about clobber right now. And still 7 undefendable. Alright, let's spend 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. Damn it. Those are 2 undefendable. Did we roll any bubbles? We didn't roll any bubbles. Damn it! We can't tip any dice. Damn it. Alright, which one of these is the most powerful? This would deal 2 undefendable damage. Would not kill him. Allow us to draw. Let's just make this a 6 with 6 it. With samesies. And then do another thing and add 2 damage. So it's dealing 4 undefendable and allowing us to draw a card. And we're taking 2 isolated damage. But we're dealing 4 undefendable. Alright. This is going to be the last turn, so let's just spend this, sell this. Alright. 0 CP, roll 1. On a 2, on any other thing but a 6, draw a card. dispel that card. Alright, let's spend 6 it. Change this to a 6. Inflict 2 clobbered and rock hard. Clobbered, yeah. Clobbered. Rock hard. Deal 8. Let's spend 1 tippet and change this to a 5. We'll spend reroll and try and reroll 5. Well, we gotta reroll all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Large straight. Alright, we can activate large straight, but as Jeff, definitely going to change the value of this dice. Because we need another turn. Which one will break up the straight? If I change this to a 6. It's freaking over Jeff in the long run, but also I have so much clobbered on me that it's almost guaranteed that I'm going to die. It doesn't say per token, but it's still a basically impossibility. So can Thing activate anything with this? 2 rocks. No. Well, he just passed his turn then. 1, gain a healing bubble. Can't even use that until my next turn, so it's useless. Holy crap. Okay, well, hide and seek, deal 5 damage, roll 5 dice. So 1, 2, 3, so 3. Gain another healing bubble. Alright, so that's 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, so that's 8. Plus a 6, so that's 10. Deal 10, gain a healing bubble. Obviously, if you take clobber damage, go down to 2. So he could kill us here, but it's kind of unfortunate. Because we're dealing 10, so he's gonna die probably. But he can kill us here. I think he did. Yeah, he did. He's dealing 2, he's preventing... No, he's not preventing a thing. Okay, so this is where it comes down to the tiebreaker. So, basically what's going to happen here is that Jeff is going to take 2 damage. So he's down to 0. And he's not at a negative because he's only taking 2 and he had to. The Thing took 10. So he's going to go to 0. And then he's going to go to -7. So even though both of them are technically dead, in a draw scenario, whoever has the most negative health, which is Thing, loses. So Jeff wins by the draw standard of tournaments. So Jeff wins, but only by a small hair, or I guess scale, on his little cute body. So Thing lost, joins Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman, so Human Torch gets bragging rights. I'm sure he's going to love that, as the only Fantastic Four to defeat Jeff, but Thing came the closest of the other 3 when it came to defeating him. So, yeah, these clobber tokens, if you stack a bunch of them on someone, basically makes it so they're taking consistent damage each turn, and you can remove them. And the only way you can remove them is not take all of your roll attempts. So as always, Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment down below which matchups you'd like to see next. And of course, I'll see you guys with the next matchup. Toodaloo!